This is the Mack and G Show.
Welcome to episode 32 of the Mack and G Show.
What's up?
It's been a little bit of time since we've recorded. We're here on the weekend in our Mack and G studios. If you if you follow us on Instagram and TikTok, you can see we did a setup, what it takes to put this all together. So hopefully you appreciate that.
When Johnny says we, he means him.
Well, but
I help out.
You totally
not,
do.
Not
so
today,
it's less. It's just seeing what needs to be done.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, have forgotten to bring this up front, but make sure you follow us on social media. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on YouTube. And then if you're even on Facebook, follow us on Facebook.
Give us some comments too.
Yes.
That's what I like to see. I like
Absolutely.
The
Send us your ideas, your rants, your whatever topics. We read it. We've assembled some. We were close to doing a mailbag episode this weekend, but let's hold off a little bit. That gives you guys more time to.
Yeah, we're going to collect some more information from you guys on what you want to hear.
Absolutely.
Give us some topics.
Absolutely. We're still in the middle of the summer, so maybe you've got, or at least in this part of the world. So if you've got some interesting summer stuff, send it our way. The other thing is we've created this Gen X to Gen Z tip of the day.
All our creation. No one else ever thought of it. It was completely us all the time.
But we're getting a little bit of traction with it, and I will encourage everyone to chime in. There has been some people chiming in. Some people call BS on it.
Some pissy Gen Zers.
Well, and also some Gen Xers will. This is the funny thing. Gen Xers will say like, again, it's for a laugh, right? It's for a laugh. There's a little bit of reality to it, I think, to some
there's
extent.
reality to every topic.
Right.
So.
But it's really for a laugh.
We laugh about it, of course.
And most of the time, I think Gen X is supportive of us. But every now and again, there'll be a Gen X person will be like, well, if you taught your kids right, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Right.
I
think we did all right with our kids.
I'm like, you got come on, you got to defend. And
it's like lighten up.
Yeah, Francis.
Relax,
I know.
It's fun.
And then there are some Gen Zers, they like to throw out boomer. Luckily for you and I, we just missed being boomer. But I guess, they could still call us boomer if they want. So make sure you check out social media. Make sure you follow, the whole thing.
It's funny. We're like the thing is people call the 80s generation are tough because whatever. And when we were in the 80s generation, we were pussies.
Right.
To the people behind us.
Right.
I don't know how we became tough.
I guess it'll always be, more of the same. So I think that, you know what? A little bit more of a catch up. You had a buddy of yours.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks were pretty good for me. I mean, my friend came up, Richie from Texas. It's always great to see him. I see him maybe once a year. And we grew up together. We've known each other since we were, kindergarten. Always, great to see him.
Came to a softball game. I got to see him.
Yep, he came to. It was my night that night. It was and he talked to. I think he talked to everyone on the team, and got to meet the guys. And he's it's great. It's great to see him. When he comes around, and it's he comes in. He travels all over the country. I think we'd like to get him on and get just to see what he sees. He travels.
There were some really cool stories about his trips, and
he's been to every state.
Yep.
At one point, he was on the road for 180 something days.
Yep.
He has a big
Winnebago
that he's in, and but when he traveled, his longest travel was in one of those Mercedes travel.
It
wasn't that big. It was the extended vans.
Yeah.
But he loved it, and they traveled. That was during COVID, and they traveled all along him. He and his girlfriend at the time, and. Like I said, it was great to see him. I had another thing where I saw my wife's family, who I love. They're really nice people. It's always great to see them. I haven't, over the years with our kids, we were always busy, following Richard with hockey. We never could really see them too much. We spent some time with them over the weekend, and it was awesome. It was awesome to get out there and see. I like when our families get together. My goddaughter was there. I got to spend some time with her. So it was good. I had some good family and friend time.
I will tell you this, that your buddy takes a mean picture on an iPhone.
Oh yeah, he's great at it.
We've got to learn from that.
He's a pro.
Yeah. So when you guys went golfing, and he had like the camera was low on the ground. There was
Yeah.
some filter. It looked
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, he does a good job.
So we got to get
Yeah.
some of
You
those.
have to remember. So
tips.
he's pulling in and he's visiting all his friends.
Yeah.
When he travels, so he does it all the time. He's great at it. You know, he's.
Well, make sure you figure out how we do that because those are some nice pictures there.
Yeah, I'll see him one more time. We're going next weekend. It's, you know, kind of like that guy's weekend where we kind of celebrate Scotty a little bit.
Yep.
And
Yep.
so I'll see him again and a few other friends. So
Excellent.
I'll get a tutorial for him.
Excellent. So I think this show, we never know exactly the way the show's going to go, but I think we pretty much just have kind of 2 segments, right? So
Sure.
the first one, another shout out to, because we shout out to these guys a lot, but our buddies at Friends Talking Shop, I listen to their show, and they've just got really interesting topics that pop up. So one of the ones that they were talking about recently was, you know, the trick where if you go to a store with someone else, right, like your wife or your kid, and you got
if you're a market basket, take the whole family.
The
and then
whole
stay in the
family?
middle of the line and nobody moves.
we're going to comment on that too.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
But the trick is, I mean, it's not too crazy of a trick, is, all right, you go in that line, I'm going to go on this line. Whoever gets to the, you know, checkout person first, we end up going on that line.
You know, I didn't think about that until you said it, but I don't think I've done that. You do that?
I've done it before.
When you feel kind of douchey, like when you switch over.
People do it though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a cart with a bunch of stuff in it.
I think people do it. I don't really go a
Oh
lot.
my God, you'd get the super stink eye from me if you did that to me.
Well,
You'd
all right. So I
jump in.
go alone a lot, I think, to stores. Like I don't go with people. But whatever. They talked about it. I think they also admitted, you know, it might be a little bit douchey, but you know what? It gets the job done. But here, when I listened to it, I thought, because I hate that. I always pick the wrong line.
You hate what? You hate picking the wrong line or someone who
yeah,
jumps in
well,
front
no,
of
I
you?
hate the whole concept of, so if you go to Dick's Sporting Goods, right? And I think this is consistent in every Dick's. There's one line. Everyone waits in a long line.
Yep.
And then when you get to the front, there might be 4 tellers and the next open teller says, next. So
Yep.
that way, you know, it's all fair.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
You go to a supermarket, you know, there's like 6 lanes and I'm always choosing the wrong one.
Right.
Right? Like you
got to watch Johnny Mac.
I know. Well,
It's all about the
you do a little profiling.
all about
I'll just say that, right?
maybe,
do some
but
profiling.
it's about that cashier. You know, like just because this line's a little short, if you have the wrong
Well, you
cashier-
also have to look to see if someone's like stocking up for, you know, the next 3 months, right?
Well, you don't
like
get
if they
behind
gotta-
them. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
But I mean,
yeah.
there's a balance of that,
Right.
right?
But I'm telling you, even I was just telling you like last week, I was texting my wife like, "What the f?"
Wrong
like
one?
I got in the wrong line. I'm looking at the teller and he doesn't know what he's doing. Like he's
Yeah.
just like he's like talking to this guy. I'm like, "Let's go, buddy. Come on, we gotta get out of here." You gotta, you know. When you
And,
go to Costco, everybody that you know that's there is like boom, boom, boom. They're tagging, they're moving, everything's
Wait,
going.
so you go to, I don't go to Costco. Is that
Yeah.
one where you have to choose the right?
When they're really busy, there's one line that goes all the way down, and then they direct you to a register. But like regularly, if it's not super
just
busy,
choose?
you choose your line.
But you
like
don't
said,
wait.
You wait a couple people, but
Okay.
they're fast. I mean, they're used to, you know, like the guy, like the people that you see that you know that have been there for years. They know what they're doing. They
Yep.
come in and like but this guy, I don't know if he was new or if he was just slow or I don't know what the hell he was, but he was horrible. And it was just sitting there like, what the?
And then
F?
is it too late at that point? Because if you do move to another line, like you're almost better off waiting for that dude to get
Well,
his act together.
It's not a lateral move if you go into
Right.
go back in the
Right.
line. So I'm just sitting there like shaking my head.
Correct.
And you don't want to like let them see you shaking your head either, because then you feel like a jerk. You
No,
know
but
what I mean?
you know what's funny? But correct me if I'm wrong. You've picked the wrong line. The people around you are like part of your crew now, right?
Yeah.
Do you give a little look and the person's like, "Yeah, you fucked up, kid. Sorry."
Yeah. And then like sometimes they open up another register, and then it's like now you're
Oh, that's horrible too,
like,
right?
So it's like, hey, the next in line, and it's like, well, is it me? Is it her, that one over there? And then you feel like, you know,
yeah.
like if you race into it, you know, there's a bunch of people. So
And I
that
think
happens.
like Walmart's weird because they're like staggered sometimes, so like you don't even know like
Yeah.
where the line is, and yeah.
Did I tell you about my Walmart purchase yesterday?
You did tell me, but you haven't let the world know.
No, it's not a big deal. It was like,
Is it you didn't tell me if it was a specific brand name, or maybe we can share
so
it
here-
with the world.
So I was going to a party at a family's place. I lent out my cooler to Pitsy,
Yep.
and it's fine, Pitsy, I love you, but I didn't get it back. So I was like, you know what, I got to go there. I'm bringing some stuff, and so I just like, let me just grab a cooler quick, like something cheap. just to get me through. And I don't even care if I lose it or leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
And
The ultimate is the styrofoam cooler.
well, but those suck.
You've used one more recently.
No.
than
I have used them in a pinch, but like I needed something that was going to hold. I was bringing a family and friends and this and that to a place I needed. Like, so I get this. I'm looking around. They have like a Coleman. There's no Yetis there, right? It was like Igloo, Coleman, some other mongrel names. So I was like, I looked at something that looked just like a Yeti. You know what I mean? But it was an Igloo.
Did you Google it at all just to see
nope.
at the time? Okay.
I looked at it. It was $80. It had the like the rubber things.
Yeah.
Just like a Yeti. I looked at it. It's like, yeah.
Is it heavy?
Holds 80 something cans.
Heavy?
Nice handles. No, it was great.
Okay.
It didn't have wheels, but
Yetis can be heavy.
Yeah, but Yetis don't have wheels. But Yetis have like the thick walls in them too. So it's like deceptive. It looks like it carries a lot, but maybe not as much.
Yep.
But I bought it, and I'm like, I'm just gonna, whatever. I'll take it. And then as the days going, I'm opening and closing. I'm like,
You fell in love.
I freaking love this Igloo.
You fell in love.
It was $80. I was like psyched.
We will for sure share a link to that model on YouTube and
I'll send you a
all the
picture.
others. Yeah, we'll do that.
I ripped the receipt and threw it in my car somewhere, like the tag.
It definitely
of what it
affected
is.
you in a good way.
Like I was like making fun of it, and I was like, at the end of the day, I was like, I love this thing.
Yeah. So I want to expand a little bit on the checkout line thing. More recently, you were in Disney than me. And when we started talking about this topic, you brought up a technology that Disney uses. I'm guessing other places use it as well, where maybe this whole thing is moot.
Yeah, no, well, they have wristbands, when you go to
Magic bands.
Magic bands. When you go to Disney, you use them to get in your room, you use them to purchase things.
Get on the rides.
You literally just go into the store, you just pick up a couple of things, and you could just walk out. And I don't know how
It's got to have like an RFID tag or something like
on
that.
it when you're going through, and like they kind of just like barely check your receipt when you leave, but that's it.
So when you walk out, something is going to print out and say, these are the things you have. And then someone just casually makes sure that it works.
I'm not sure if it was a receipt or if they have something on their phone. Like they had some little check.
But did you have a check to make sure you weren't getting overcharged?
No, but you
what?
You get it on your phone after. So like you can see it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you just look quick, bump there and you're gone. But no, there's no checkout. You just shop and you leave. And somebody, I forget who it was. I don't know if it was Richie Henry because he's all over the country, but same thing. They have that technology now where you can just, I don't know if it's a fob, if you have something, you can just walk in, grab a few things and come out. That's going to be how we shop.
Yeah. So somehow the food has to have something on it that, right? Like an RFID tag.
I know that.
Yeah. I think it's got to be RFID. And then somehow it's got to pair it with you because you're right there with it.
Yeah. But when you leave, I feel like it.
Can like another person with their stuff be near you, or you gotta kind of?
I don't know. All I know is we got a bunch of souvenirs. We just walked out.
The other thing that some local convenience store, like gas station convenience stores, have. You seen the one where they have a camera and there's a table, and you can put your like chips and snacks or whatever on the table, and it somehow records everything and says these are the 7 things you got.
Yeah. Well,
as opposed to doing the.
So when I go to Stop and Shop, I don't go in lines unless I have a ton of stuff.
You do the thing.
I check myself out all the time.
You do.
I'm a pro. I can get in and out of Stop and Shop in 15 minutes. And I can do
Is there a way to slide? Can people slide the system that way or no?
I mean, if you're dishonest, you can. I
Right.
don't. I mean,
Right.
When I was a
But
kid,
I'm saying that's the price that they for convenience is that there could be a slime ball.
But there's someone like in the corner. So there's maybe 8, self checkouts, and there's someone like kind of watching you just to make sure things are beeping.
So you pick up the thing in the very beginning that scans?
No, I don't do that. I go to the thing, I put my card.
Okay, gotcha.
They have that too. That's
I got you.
You can do that as a shopping, I think. You can.
I got you.
And go.
I got you.
But that's another way to do it. You walk by, and that's
Do you bring your own bag, or do you pay the 5 cents for the?
I have
paper bag?
72 bags at my house.
Yeah, because you keep forgetting to bring it.
I don't throw them in my car now.
Right, I know.
But they used to charge actually. Stop and Shop charged. Like, was it 10 cents a paper bag?
They still do it.
No, they took it off finally.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they don't have it anymore. They did it, and then they
I wonder why they did. So people complain because, I mean, that's just
those bags suck. You can't even carry anything in them.
Wow. So you mentioned about the Magic Band, right?
Yes.
So here's the other thing interesting about the Magic Band is that you pay for them, right?
Right.
So they want you to think you pay for the convenience.
Right.
But as you and I talked about, it tracks everything, and the value to Disney is probably far greater, and that you still pay for it. And then if you want to get the, the specific one, like I want to get the, Mickey Mouse one, or I want to get the, 101 Dalmatians one, those can be like 80, $100.
Yeah.
What a brilliant move.
I
by
realize
them.
where I read it now. They do it in China.
They do in China.
Yeah, because that's how they shop. They have bands now. I'll figure it out and find out. But they wear a band.
We'll share a video that might talk about it.
Just like magic bands, and like in China, like
Got it.
Like, but they're checking all everything you do over there, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's not just for shop. Like that's how they shop. They come in, they come out, they go in their houses, they come in and out. So like you're basically tracked. Like your.
So what is it track? What is it track? You have like people have a special watch.
It's a magic band, but it's for life. It's a magic band for life.
Okay.
They're like testing them, or they have a like.
So if you get a hold of someone else's magic band, that could be right.
They'll kill you.
I think you need to. You have to, so I know this is a little bit over the top, but would you, if you had like a surgically implanted thing, very minimal. Maybe that's the way to do it.
They're gonna get with the Neuralink.
They just scan you, like they scan your back and then right.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's. That's
then people like try to cut it out of you and stuff like that.
I don't think anyone's scanning anything. That's what I'm saying. I think you just going about your business,
right?
Doing your day. You want to get one of your energy drinks, just shoot by, grab one, leave.
That's right.
And then like at the end of the month, you get this big super bill.
That's right.
With all the shit you bought.
Yeah, that's right. So I guess to finish up the topic, for the love of God, it's 2025. If you're a store, just make it a lot easier. Don't make it a guessing game, a lottery game. I got to choose the right line. Just put it all together, or make it even easier, like Disney has and China has. Right. I
mean, I don't like to see tellers or like to get fired. I know technology is getting rid of everybody and everything, and that kind of sucks. You gotta like.
But I don't know how that you're not getting that, right?
No.
The genie's not going back in that bottle.
And maybe the reason why there are problems because maybe they don't pay as much. They're not getting, they're just lucky to find people that want to work.
This is a deeper discussion.
Well, it's true.
I know.
It's hard to find people who want to work.
AI replacing humans?
I lost an employee Friday because he was on Mass Health and he was making too much money. So he lost his insurance, like his Mass Health. And he's like, I can't work anymore. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I need my insurance. And I was like, okay, well,
wow.
Like they should be rewarding you for working
right.
and getting your insurance. And they were like, you can either work or not work and keep getting your insurance.
Because we can't give you that.
No, stop. So he left. He's like, yeah, I want to get, because we used to pay like 100% insurance at our company. And then it was like, it just kept getting harder and harder and harder to do it.
Once again, this took a turn here. Yeah. This discussion
but he was part-time.
Now we're talking about wages and.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just saying it's hard to find people that work.
Today. Yeah.
For after like a certain age, it's tough.
Well, we're in that age.
No, I mean like below.
Oh, got it.
Like when I don't want to say like what generation.
Yeah.
But it's like.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so I think that does it for the waiting in line or not waiting in line. The next topic and the last topic that we have for this show today, why don't you describe something that happened in the news, and then we will, talk about that whole concept.
Well, all right. Well, so our friend Joe, who was just on the show, was at Coldplay, and they have the kiss cam that goes out. Everybody has to know about it who's watching the show because it was just.
He was at that show.
Oh, he was at the show.
Oh, that's great.
And he saw it happen live, and like they caught the executive from. What was it? Astronomer? I forget.
I don't know.
Whatever the name
I
of the
was not as deeply hooked on it, but
but it was like the CEO of a company and the HR person were like they weren't just like on film. They were like in a loving embrace. Yep. And when the kiss cam went on them, like they didn't just take it in stride. And then the camera left. They're like, "Oh my God!"
He dips out. She goes down.
She ducks this way. So I forget what the singer's name is. He's like, "Oh my God, that's either someone who's really shy or having an affair."
So again, how bad is this? I should have followed up on this. So he said that during the concert.
Oh right, yeah, that's what Joe said. That's what I'm saying. So the reason why I know more of it, not more of it, because everybody knows what happened. But so I have a couple of friends who are arguing about, one of my friends was like, "Oh my God,
Chris Martin."
Yeah. So
was it his fault?
Well, my friend's like, oh, he's a douche. He shouldn't be bringing that up. Like they have kids and this, you're bringing that up and why should they suffer? And like, my point is, how are you going to he took that in stride. It was
he's the guy that,
And he just saw it. He reacted to it and then it blew up on social media, but it's not his fault. It's not even like the people who put memes out about it, their fault. these people were at a concert with 60,000+ people.
The mistake they made, you and I talked about this, if they just pretended like they were a couple,
right.
all that, it would have only appeared in there
Right.
as long as someone that the two of them, you know, like as long as there wasn't someone in that looked at that screen that knew them in the crowd,
Yeah.
right? They were getting away with it.
Maybe they would have gotten away with it.
Right?
But they didn't. And again, they didn't look like they were hiding anything
Yeah.
until they were caught. But it's like I said, my friend was really serious about like I'd put the memes up, you know, like they had one like the two of them in the embrace, like in a like a log ride going down like
water country.
Right? I
I
said that it was great,
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, "Oh, the F a douche, they ruined the kids' lives." I was like, "No, Coldplay didn't ruin their lives."
Right,
You know, social
they
media
did.
didn't ruin their lives. They
did.
cheated on their spouses. They ruined their
Exactly.
lives. It has nothing to do with. You know,
Oh, she was married too? I should have probably known
I don't
that.
know what their situation was,
Yeah.
but like you can't.
But you know, the question is, you know, if that happened 20 years ago,
no
no harm, no foul, right?
No, I mean, everything's. I mean,
So is it a good thing or a bad thing that everything can be recorded? Do you think?
I mean, it should keep things more honest.
Yeah, I mean, you caught a bat. You know, you caught
What about
two
you?
people.
That time when one of your
Wait a
kids had a
second.
party and Johnny's got the ring cam. And it's like this kid's
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
kid's like
yeah.
really polite. Bye, Mr. M, and you know he's leaving the house. All of a
yeah.
sudden he picks up his topiary and throws it across the street.
Yeah. So it was good to know that, and now in my mind, I have my own opinion of that
He
person.
changed.
Yeah,
from that.
right. But
Right.
we never really did anything. Like I think I told my daughter, just let them know that we knew that.
Well, it
you
didn't
know?
hurt anybody, but it was like, you don't come up like,
Oh,
you know,
it
like,
was
oh,
so
Mr. Oh, hi, how are
dinky.
you? You're such a,
Yeah.
you know, thanks for everything. And then he just takes your plant and throws it across the street.
So for those of you who are old enough, he was like Eddie Haskell. You know Eddie Haskell from Leave It to Beaver?
I mean, yeah.
You're right.
I never really, I mean,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the reruns, obviously.
yeah.
But basically, he would always suck up to, you know, Beaver's parents.
Right.
And the reality was he was a dirtbag.
But you don't blame, like, don't shoot the messenger. Like, that was my message to my friend. Like, it's not the messenger's fault.
Right.
If you want to screw around, if you want to do something immoral, illegal, or something, and you get caught, you know,
True.
you can't blame.
Right. So I think that's good from a people doing bad things. I think we're like, what if someone is
Picking
like
their nose?
like a victim, yeah, or a victim of, you know, like someone that doesn't know any better, and now the whole world sees it.
That's unfortunate.
Right.
But,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, you know, like I said, I was on the wrong side of that argument because he was getting mad at me. And I'm like, you know, you're not winning. I mean, those two, I have two friends that argue like a little bit more now. And it's like, I tend to, you know,
Yeah. You try to
disagree with
balance.
one more than the other. And I'm like, I can't agree with you there.
Well,
I
you're
think-
looking at it from not from one angle or the other. You're just trying to do a unbiased opinion
Yeah.
of everything, right?
Yeah, I can't agree with like, so Richie just wanted, and again, the kids, yeah, you feel bad for the kids, but they're collateral damage for their parents making bad decisions.
Right. Right.
know.
That's just wrong.
I
That's
know.
just wrong.
I know. Well,
And then some people obviously leverage viral moments to make a lot of money, like the Haktua
right.
girl, who's now in trouble, right?
Well, there was
'Cause
some
she-
really funny memes that got a lot of likes. And
Right.
People, some, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I laughed at it, and I'm all right, sorry. I laugh at stupid.
Do you know?
shit.
So we use ChatGPT to do some classic viral moments. I guess I'm not with, you know, trendy. Do these things make any sense to you?
I don't know.
We'll say it because maybe your audience knows.
Yeah.
Charlie bit my finger. You know about that?
I don't know.
Leave Britney alone.
Janet
Oh,
Jackson's-
David after dentist. You remember that one, right? Isn't that the kid in the car? And he
Oh,
was.
he was like, he was crying. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know about Brandy. What about? I mean, I remember the Super Bowl with Janet.
Yeah.
She had the wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah. But that was TV. That wasn't social media, right?
But that, you know,
I
yeah.
guess it spread via social, right? It could spread via social
What about
media.
friggin' Diddy's when he's beating up that poor
Yeah.
girl, like dragging her by her hair?
Did he get away with that, by the way?
I feel like he's getting away with all of it.
Wow.
Like, I think he's getting.
Oh, yeah. The
like,
Janet Jackson Super Bowl. They have
Yeah.
that there.
But I'm just saying that what he did was.
What's
just-
Chewbacca mom? Oh, it's the one that gets all excited because she got a Chewbacca
And
costume.
she's laughing inside the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that
that's
just seems
the-
like it's a happy
Yeah,
moment,
like
right?
I said, none of those are bad. Like
Yeah.
this thing destroyed. Like he lost his job, the family, they got divorced, I think, and you know, God bless the wife. She had this she made a statement. She's like, "Oh no, this doesn't define me. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
I'm cutting that out. Like I'm not like
I get
you know what I
half.
mean? Like don't feel bad for me.
I get
Well, yeah,
half.
yeah. But I mean, she's like, I'm not worried about it. It's so she played it perfectly.
Wow. How
Yeah.
old were their kids? Do you know?
27 and 28. No, I don't know. They seemed older. They weren't like they weren't like toddlers.
Got it.
So that's why you even feel more like, all right, they get it.
Right. Right.
And again, who knows what their situation is anyway? Like what their marital situation was.
Yeah, we don't. Right.
It was just a funny blip in time. They got bagged, and like there was a bunch of memes coming out of it.
Is there any concept where whatever the dude that is controlling the camera, right? Does he think that he's caught a wonderful moment, or in his mind he's like, I bet these two are like cheating on each other? Like,
I don't think you couldn't have. Like
No?
I said, that looks like, oh, we're not hiding anything,
Right.
like it was like the way they
Yeah.
were standing. I think they're trying to find like, I don't want to say attractive women, but usually when they skate around, they get like cute couples
good look.
or something or whatever.
It was a
and-
handsome older couple.
yeah, but it was a nice embrace. It looked like oh,
But like
that's-
you said,
that's cute.
But you said they were in a box and they came out of the box to sit in the chairs that are in front of the box. So if they just stayed away from that, then they might have avoided
We'll stay inside.
detection.
Yeah, but you know those boxes, like the seats are on the out, so you're in the crowd.
Right.
They
Right.
were in the crowd. Whatever. Like I said, I don't blame Chris Martin. I don't even know if I don't know if I like Coldplay. Like I know
I actually do like them, and I do like him. You know, he was on Modern Family one time. Do you remember that?
I don't know who he is. I don't really know Coldplay.
You don't? He was married to what's her face?
Who?
This is horrible.
Married to who?
He was married to a famous actress
In like real life?
in real life, and then they got divorced.
What's it
And
got to
I
do?
can't believe that I can't remember this. So I'm saying, I think that's
Was he like Fizbo's body? Clown?
no, he was. I think Phil Dunphy had
Who
to
was
go to
that
the
guy?
hospital for something.
Who was the guy that
Oh
was
yeah, no, he's a really good actor that plays in a lot of like mob things.
Yeah, what's his I can't think of his name.
right?
Yeah, I like him.
He plays a really scary mob guy.
Yeah, he was funny though. There was
Boardwalk Empire, right? One
Yep.
whole season, he was the bad
Yeah.
guy there.
he was in a lot of stuff. He was in what was that show? It was Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, he
With
plays
the
the
file-
dentist, and
yeah,
that thing
yeah.
accidentally.
Yeah. Well,
Look
no,
at the size of that thing.
yeah, he wasn't a dentist. I think he
Oh,
was
no.
like a
Doctor.
he was a doctor and he was like a fertility doctor.
Right.
Right. And he's like
And he said, "Look at that."
he goes, come here, you
Pull
wanna
your
see a
pants
good,
down.
yeah, let's see a good set of balls. Come on,
Yeah,
yeah.
So that's a guy. Think about that. That's got range. He can be really funny, and he can be really serious and scary.
In Boardwalk Empire, he was
He was bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he was bad.
I can't think of his name. I hate that when we do
You
this.
got to look it up right now. Just
Ugh.
just say Chris Martin's former wife.
I thought we were talking about the actor that was
We were,
the
but
clown.
we brought this up, and this is embarrassing that we don't know
because that wasn't even who I wanted to
Chris
think of.
Martin's wife, ex-wife. You're gonna be like, really? I'm like, yeah. What? You don't have it?
I don't know.
Come on.
Chris Martin. Oh wait, I think I might have put my
Coldplay.
I put-
Or just do Chris
no,
Martin
no,
Coldplay.
no.
and then-
It went Martinez. So I'm
Nope,
saying Chris Martinez.
that's
I
not
know, I know.
Yeah.
But it keeps putting an S at the end. Why? Oh, Chris Martin. Okay.
We'll just do Coldplay. Wikipedia.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Jeez.
So, but good for him though, huh?
I read something that she was kind of douchey recently too. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. But I mean,
Her mother's like what? Like Bliff Danner.
Piper or something. She was the
Oh.
one that. Oh yeah, Bliff Danner. Right. She played the mom in Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked
Yeah,
her.
she
funny.
seems cool. So, well, listen. We said it was. I don't know if we said it was going to be a quick one, but
Yeah,
it's a quick one.
We have a game. We got to get going.
Bang it out. We banged it out.
We gotta get a game going.
So commentary and wrap up. Yeah, viral used to be accidental, and now it's intentional.
I didn't even see that. Don't pick
What?
it. Don't pick it.
Don't pick your nose. Someone's filming.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you said that.
I didn't even read that. I was just gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what else? Again, follow us on social media. Give us your comments. Some of the social media posts that we're doing, like short form stuff. Defend us. Come after us. Defend the youngsters. Defend the Gen Z. But we're kind of having some playful banter back and forth. And
I thought I was going to get punished for soccer saying it was boring.
Oh,
That.
well, yeah. Have you read some of the
There were
comments?
a couple. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Well,
But,
you expected that.
but one of my friends was on my side.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure.
yeah,
I'm sure there's a ton of
And
people
like I
that are
said,
on your side.
I get that. it's your country and it's everything.
Yeah.
And I get that and I understand that and that's great. The sport itself, like
You don't
for
like
me,
watching it. It's not for you.
I don't know. It's just boring to
It's
me.
not for you.
Yeah, no,
Not
it's
for
just
you.
boring for me.
So
Anyway.
we want to thank you guys again, for all of you Mac and G Nation. Continue the ride. Help us out if you can. And Ricky, take us out. See ya.